Konbanwa mina. Ah. Ah. Good evening and welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so I'm a bit sleepy. I'm I'm a bit tired, but that will not stop me from playing this game. Okay. Okay. So where were we? Main story. Hi. Main story. Lord of the Inferno. Okay, I think this will actually unlock the first boss dungeon thingy. In which it's literally like a just a boss fight. No ads or anything or startup or anything. And let's hope it gets us close to where we have to be, so we can go and make our scholar. You're Zenko Sakura of the Science. My thanks for coming, friend. We are stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungus has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small continent. Every member must count, and so we request the aid of the Science. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds. Senko, let's make sure it does. Hi. 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 Let's go. Okay, let's go. Sorry I was a minute too late as well. Gomenasai. Gomenasai. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I have some candy with me. Maybe I get a sugar rush in a bit and I wake up again. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna put the microphone a bit closer. There we go. Now I don't have to talk too loud because I am sleepy, so even that becomes harder. You know, even a foxcott can get tired, you know? Like, there's no shame in that. Like, even I can get tired. Even I want to sleep a bit from time to time. And I definitely don't want to be too tired for tomorrow morning. Because tomorrow is Dead Space time. Hi. So, hang on. What's going on here? Oh yeah, we'll have to clear these guys first. To remember how to play this game again. There's no food buff going. We're gonna use a food buff. Sumimasen. Okay, so let's do the story. Let's continue. Hey. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Ooh, they're big. Everyone in positions. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ehehehe. Haha. Oh, a traitor. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flames clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Hahaha. Ah, your very movement was known to me ahead of time. Hehehe. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have an appointment. I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get them, boys. We're outnumbered, but we have me. Does that count? Is that good enough? I'm gonna go for the smaller ones first. Alright, let's go for this guy here. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. So, as usually, disclaimer, none of this is mine. All rights are reserved for Square Enix, as is mentioned in the description. Rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, bye. They keep coming. That's not good. And now they're after me. That's worse. That's all. Hey. We'll get him though. I'm not one to give up. Hey. No, I won't give up. Hey. Good thing is, like, the combo doesn't matter on what target. Like, if I do my first one and my second combo is ready, I can use it on a different target, see? It still will do the extra damage. That's a cool thing. That guy's still up, isn't he? It's a good plan going for the else anyway. We'll lose it though. It's scripted. Our loss is meant to be. Hi. Yeah, bye. Put your pure weapon or your comrade's dead, mate. Behind you! Sleepy time. As I went, I was sleepy and bring him. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. Hi.ちょっと待って。あ、いや。Okay. 待て。Need to install myself in my chair. Okay. I fear the Amal-Jaz mean to give us to their gods as an offering. If I must die, then let me die as a soldier's dead with steel in hand. Okay, yeah, this is actually... Is this the one already? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is... all I can do now is wait. I am really sorry. And I can't do it as a healer because, you know... I don't have a healer yet. So... We'll have to be patient here, okay? Nani? What the? Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit annoying. And I remember this, there's nothing I can do. I can't escape here. I need to literally wait for the dungeon. But like I'm on my own anyway, so it's not too bad. There's no one here. So yeah. I'll just wait here. If someone joins the stream and wants to have a chat meanwhile, feel free, of course. I am meanwhile trying to open the little bag of candy and I'm gonna grab one. Hi. And hopefully I get awake a bit more. It's sour candy though. But hey, sugar is sugar, right? Ah, Tata. I don't get this though. Hmm. Do 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 do. Hmm. Hmm. So all we need is a healer. So yeah, you see, if I'd be a healer now, we'd already have a dungeon. Hmm. Huh? Hmm. Fake smile. It's still a silly dance though. Tough. Hmm. Waiting time. I'm really sorry for this. I hope our dungeon starts soon. We're at 9 minutes waiting time out of 8. There's not much I can do at the moment. Thank you for the like. I don't know why I keep getting messages from YouTube that my audio is not good, but this is nothing that I changed on that side, so don't know. I don't know. Do, 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 do. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Who's here? Who of you guys are here? I can dance again. No, wait, the dance is not here. I need to go to emotes and dance for you guys. This is all I have at home. This one little dance. And we lost the DPS, but the problem is still a healer. And now the problem became a tank as well. Yeah, bye. I can't change or do anything in between. What's this? Is this water? But I can't go deeper in. Can we float here? No. Not deep enough? Okay. I'm really sorry everyone. I don't know what to do now. There's nothing that I can do except for wait. We need to wait. And hope that this finds a dungeon fast. Yeah, bye. Hey Nolgat, welcome to the really exciting stream, as you can obviously tell. You have to do some things on your PC. Hey man, if you have to do things, then you have to do things, of course. It's cool, it's cool. I don't want to force anyone to watch. Like, if you want to watch, then you watch. If you don't, then don't. I'm not forcing anyone. Obviously, I do appreciate all the support you guys give me here. But yeah, at the moment there's actually not much going on. We literally have to wait at this part for this dungeon to start. YouTube, stop telling me my audio bitrate is not good. It's how can it be 0? And now suddenly it's healthy and excellent again. It's I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'll have to try something next stream, I guess. Ah, finally! Wait, no, let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. We still need a... Yeah! Okay, okay. We have a party. We can continue. Ah, finally! Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. I'm awake a bit, at least. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Rawr, 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 rawr. Oh wow, okay, he's actually coming. That's not good. Wow, you ugly. Or cool. Depends. Ah! You're gone. No, there you are. Kaboom. What are you even? Some sort of Reganish? Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Ah. Pitiful children of man, by my bread I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your fate, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh, incoming. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my breath. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? The echo. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Eidolon owns my soul. Get him! Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear, thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh, here we go. You think you can win from me? You want a piece of me? Ah, let's go. I guess my teammates were waiting for me to finish the animation, the cutscene, I guess. I'm not skipping them. As long as we're not in trouble, I'm not skipping them. Succumb to the inferno. Nah, nah, nah. You're the one who is about to succumb, my buddy. Yes, sir. Yata. Hey, kuzo, hey, kuzo, kuzo. Ah! Stop pushing me away. I'm too tired to run. Stand still. Stand still and take my stabbers in your stabby, 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 stabby. Stabby, stabby, and some more stabby, stabby, and stabby, stabby. Hi. Is this difficulty already with the sword? Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. Sword, 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 sword. Ah! Everyone, sword, 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 sword. Everyone, sword, 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 sword. So going. It's only one time now, is it? Right? I'm pretty sure it's only one time. This is like the first dungeon, so I'm pretty sure it's only one time he does the sword thingy. Ah! Let's dodge that though. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. We got him. Kapooey. By fake gods, I am the only real god here. Eh. So I will accept Heidelin. Oh, it's another crystal. Ooh. Fireworks! Yay! Wait, is that fireworks inside my soul then? Pray, forgive my lateness. Well, yeah, you know. We only killed a god. I was delayed by the congregation of Amalja's zealots. I swear, each seemed more vehemently than the last. Persistent lot. Ooh, fancy move, Tancred. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. Eh, you two are in trouble. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardship have only just begun. They have much to answer for. Hi. I feel I owe you an apology, Zenko. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you face it alone. You have been given a baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? Hi, hi, hi. This way, sir. Let's get out of here. Yes. Yes. Let's get out of here. Ah. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Yes, that was. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking all that interference into account. You should know better than to reply upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove an hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Even though you're a bad guy, you're still funny. Wait, I'm still here? Yes, leave duty. I know the Fireheart is cozy and all, but... Okay. Ah, there you are, Zenko. Come rest a while, you will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods seeing no one as defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time at least. Now where were we? Ah yes, I was in process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of an ordinary individual, Zenko. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time and relax, and return to the Viking Sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. I will be right there, because I want to get my ferry. And now I'm gonna eat some candy. Yum 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 yum. Sour candy. But it's still good. Okay, so first things first. I think I was going to try and finish the main story first so we can get our Scholar, right? And after that, once I have Scholar, I'm guessing I'm close to getting the mounts as well and the Chocobo. So when we have all of those, we will also be queuing, I guess, on the Ninja or Rogue, whatever you want to call it still, because technically it's still a Rogue, but it will become a Ninja eventually anyway. And then we will, like I said, queue on him to get some XP and do dungeons, so you will actually become a ninja. Hi. I don't know what level we'll make today, but you know, I'm a bit sleepy, but I can keep going half asleep, so we're good to go. Hi. We're good to go. And the stream tomorrow morning is only at 10:30 for me, so obviously don't forget it. Dead Space tomorrow morning as a thanks to 20 subscribers. So yeah, I don't need to get up too early. I can rest a little bit in my divine bed. The triumphant hero returns. Sankra told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar. Give a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see. Okay, arigato. Oh, okay. I thought you were giving me the reward. My late arrival nearly cost Senko his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that I should never have had to face such danger alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Go. Zenko, it is good to see you again. Aye. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniable great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put pay to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you have been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of either. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. Not to understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across a great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn, in this coming together or etheric coalescence, which grants the being physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. The primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. That is thanks to the power you possess. The Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is though a greater power protect us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common threat. Meticulous planning. Such elaborate design or new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. Well, I share your concern. My presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The Immortal Flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Zenko. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell Ifrit, I fear you will have an area moment to yourself. Hehehehe. Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other resource, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we science continue our fight that no more innocent need to be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Senko. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General of the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Bye! Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Luitzwa would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. He's pretty hard on himself, though. Hi. Hey, we leveled up as well. Paint. Pretty sure this goes there. I'm gonna take a quick sneak peek, as you all know. None. Yes, perfect. A hero in the making. Oh! Oh! Okay, we're getting close now. Minfilia is wearing a rice. Okay, we're getting close. I don't know how long the quest line will take, but this is where we have to choose a grand company. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. And after that, we can get our mount/pet as well. Ah! Okay, I skipped the voice, sorry. I skipped the line. You have achieved a great deal in short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Zenko, or rather, you have guests. For those who still want to play Final Fantasy... okay, they all enter. You can change anytime you want from one of these three factions that you choose, so it's all fine. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seven Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Minfilia. As you can see, Zenko, your recent exploits have garnered the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit, so that they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Zenko's deed spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of this triumph is to be expected, but what of the other Grand Companies? Uh-oh, Tataru, what did you do? Your reputation precedes you, Master Sakura. It is no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learn that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the 12th Wood. I've already made my choice. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Sakura. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. Can you guess? Can you guess who I'm joining? The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see that the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Oh boy. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently three such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing in cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need no be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. So yeah, I told you can change. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the three city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am giving to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make informed decisions. What say you, my dear officers? It's still gonna take a while. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Zenko, hero leader, speak, then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. Can you guess? Can you guess what I'm joining? I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, so yeah, it's still going to be a tedious teleport and talk and blah blah blah. I know full well that the adventurers are by nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Zenko, and with you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it is friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. You mean a cell phone? That's a cell phone if I'm not mistaken. Eorzea is changing, Zenko, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what tomorrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tatari. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. So now we have to go and join all of those, and I'm hoping that after that we are close to the quest that we want for both Mount and Scholar. Hi. Let me do a little nibbin here. Yum yum. Oh, something turned blue. Oh, we'll do this quest as well. That's actually a dungeon, so it's cool. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Zenko. I might have sung your praise a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridani's Grand Company, the Order of Twin Adder, will hold the first of 3 services. And Elder Seedsir Kanesena will deliver her address at Miketos Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it is possible that the order of service might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Rabon Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merle Blufwiswine will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Zantile, and he will admit you. Got it all? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitable educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Okay, bye-bye. Is this the Halatili one? Hi. I'm skipping this. This is just to go over there. Which I will quickly do. Because Halatili is not unlocked, right? Is it? No, see, it's not. Okay, so we're quickly going to do that. Those blue ones are to like unlock new dungeons. And new dungeons is always good. Like, you can only do the roulette once a day with extra XP. You can obviously keep doing it, but there's no extra XP to gain anymore. So what I usually do is do one roulette to level the best, because that's gonna give you like the bonus XP because it was a random dungeon. And after that, I always just go for the highest level dungeon I have, because the monsters in there and the end reward will of course be the highest XP, like the highest XP that you can get. So maybe Halatili is higher than level 17, for example. I don't remember all of them. I know the first time I missed quite a few, so... But there's some guides that I can follow and look up to see and try not to miss too many. So I can unlock all of them and have a better jump in levels. Skipping this as I mentioned. Okay, so there we go. So now Halatili is there. And Halatili is higher as well. It's a level 21, so that's actually perfect. That's literally what I wanted pretty much. So the order actually doesn't matter, so I'm just going to go in whatever I click first. Just need to take a look now, because I might be finding more blue ones to unlock new dungeons. I don't know where though. I'll have to pay attention to that. Here to attend the Remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Okay.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Speech! Speech! Speech!
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Ah, yeah, ah, ha, ha, yeah, ha.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
Oh, those two guys from in the
The
beginning.
crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
United strength of everyone, though, honestly.
I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes.
Well spoken.
How can we hope to
Baka.
repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Gather the lads.
Cutlass!
Aye.
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Merlip is kind of poggers. She's pretty badass, that's true. She's a tough
If
lady.
you'll permit me, Alfino,
Elfino. Hey, I knew that.
and my sister, Alize, at your service.
And that I knew as well. But we're not spoiling.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
You were
might
the
call
guys
us
from in the
students of
beginning.
history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Okay, now it's my turn again, I think. Yeah, see? As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan of their god. For their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsans' backyard. And that is to say not of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, pardon me, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive actions against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Bye! On to the next meeting. Bye. Right, but first I'm gonna check one thing to be safe. I'm not seeing any blue quests here related to unlocking a new dungeon, so I'll teleport to the Aft Castle and see on that level. Aft Castle. Aft Castle, whatever you want to call it. The other platform. Let's see, armor, culinarian, marauder. No, okay, nothing. So, Ulda. Hehe. Let's check here as well. I think this is for the gold saucer, so I'm gonna wait with that. Where is it that we need to go? Royal Promenade. Isn't that near the Chamber of Rule? It is. Hi. Alchemist. So that's also nothing. So after this, all I need to check is the Sapphire Exchange thing. Sapphire Revenue. Alright, so more speeches. These are all good speeches.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Raban as
Sultana!
well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Raban!
No offense to Merlin, but obviously
Where since
Raban is way
antiquity,
more badass.
Under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Hey, Elfanoy's back.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
A lot of scars on his face, though.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not.
He's seen a lot of battles.
But 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
Guardians are everywhere,
Stand on
though.
a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people. Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are
Nice
one.
speech.
Your grace.
Raubon, people of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth?
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, fancy meeting you again. My turn again. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalj'aa, the beast tribe that worships the Primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of the state, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If it threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalj'aas are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their force to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcoming addition to their ranks. Can't argue with that, and nah, indeed, Rabam's badass. And we know, Nilga, we know how more badass. Well, you might even know more than me, but even I already know that he stays badass. Hi. Even I know a little bit already. Okay, so I only had to check the Sapphire Avenue exchange, because that's like the other side of the bottom area, and then see if there's anything blue here. Be a weaver, goldsmith, gladiator, miner. Nope, nothing fancy. Cool, then we go to the amphitheater. I can actually do that the cheaper way. Gridania. House of Death, Carpenter. Broadening Horizons. That's a blue one. What's this? Oh, Mate. Your song. No, that's not good. Your song is not good. Your song is not good. Mate. I'm gonna get in trouble because of that song. Hang on. hang on. Mate. Sound. No one will hear a thing now. Wait, hang on. I need to try something. Ah, performance. Okay, apply. I'll do it like this then. Okay, there, perfect. Perfect, there we go. Now, I can't hear her song, so we're fine, okay? We don't have any trouble now. Okay, so what's this? Passage through the White Wolf Gate. And now it's right. Wait, okay, hang on. I can switch to the Arcanist, who is higher enough, right? Okay, so then we just can, I guess, go a faster way later on. Luckily, they gave it a function just to meet the performances. Alright, so hello. And over. Just give me the gold. So, wait. Oh, okay, okay. I actually have to talk to the guard. Alright, but that's fine. Okay, so back to the rogue. And to there. Amphitheater. So we're gonna take a look in the next area again, if there's anything blue. I know what this is. This is for a sort of dungeon, which could be useful to level, but at the moment I'm not gonna do that one just yet. Okay, so you want to be conjurer, botanist. That's the lancer, leatherworker. Okay, so there's nothing actually around, so we just go to the amphitheater. And because we're lazy and I don't want to run, and it's free inside the cities anyway, teleport. It doesn't fit yet. Let's go. Let's go. It's the last out of the tree. Ah, yeah. Here we go.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania
You stalking me,
flourished
Alfino?
into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer.
I do keep thinking like
The entwined serpents represent the
that
unity
Anne Senna
between
has like a
Hyur and
hidden
Elysian.
strength or something.
An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the
I'm not sure, but
elementals,
I wish to
we
believe that
have
she
embraced
can
a
actually be
life of
pretty
peace.
strong as well.
Alas,
Magic-wise,
our
then obviously.
neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelves Wood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, We rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice."
I'm not sure, of course, but you know, I keep hoping so.
Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
Lagging, lagging
Let none be
SF, but I'm here.
The
Or you're
Garleans
here?
remain the greatest threat to
Is
our
it
survival.
at your end,
If we
or
are to
is it
stand
because of
against
me?
them, we
Do you have
must
like
remember
internet
what it
issues in
is to
general
be
over there?
united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost.
Maybe
Yet
if you turn
harmony
the
is
resolution a
founding
bit lower.
principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen.
And I
Let
didn't know
them
I
be
was your
honored,
king.
not
Ah,
only in
that
word
sounds
and
cool though.
thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
My turn again. And then it's time to choose.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yes, real fancy. Third time's a charm, right? The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The XIV are unquestionable the more troublesome, being of naturally warlike disposition and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sils, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been friendly terms with the Gridanians. Until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof and changed observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no law for war, and they consider open conflict as a last resort. Though they clash with the XIV ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sils, they are yet bound by a peace treaty, and though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood and hereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the XIV will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seatseer's word fell on fertile ground. Fertile. So now to choose the big question, who will I join? Who shall I join? Who should I join? I know. I already made up my mind. I made up my mind already. Wait, phone call. Zenko, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Just an aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back! I'm getting the idea that Minfilia wants those guys out over there. As soon as possible. So let's go tell them our answer so they can... Right? Let's go. Papaya. 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 Okay, let's go choose. Welcome back, Zenko. Were the Grand Company's leaders' words as illuminating as you had hoped? Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your servers are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Zenko, but you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Ba -ba. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, it's here. These two.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity?
That is terrible, though, indeed.
No, dear Alisaie, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
Brother and sister love.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Always the same.
It does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
The choice! Obviously, twin address. I already mentioned this probably in the beginning anyway. We're sticking with Gridania all the way. I take it the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Yes. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personal officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you brother. Okay, so what I definitely know for sure is that I can do this for free with return. Is that now is the time that we maybe still not be able to unlock Scholar, but now is about time that we are going to be able to get our mount. Which is a start. Alright, that's a start. So. You are come to the Adder's Nest headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the Elemental's name for the good of our Forest Nation. My name is Zenko Sakura. I believe you're expecting me. Ah, the great adventurer himself. Yes, a recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! What is it? Report! An urgent message from Amiris Spire, sir. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of 9 IVs. 9 IVs? Gods, this could not have come to a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the XIV. Zenko, I know full well you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to the Guardian-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of 9 IVs. Locate the airship and ascertain the status of the passengers. I will. Let's go. Let's start saving people already. Normally, as far as I know, the quest for the mount pops up after you chose. So I guess this quest still needs to be done, and then it should show us. I hope so, at least, as well. There it is. Oh, yeah, bye. Oh, big yeah, bye. Alright, let's do this. Baka. An adventure? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. I know this guy as well. Of course, I know some of them. The Other's Nest sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend, we mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Zenko Sakura, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on heirs and savages. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Or there's still someone in it. Imperial scouts from Castromorians. They mean to requisition the ship. Wretch, you have to help him. That fool of a Lullafell was hiding inside a tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wretch. Zenko, I trust we can rely on your support. I'll be cheering you on from the sideline. Sure. May the matron watch over us. Whitby! Okay, I guess it's not the sideline for me then. It's probably the front line. An ambush! To arms! Get him! Charge! Jime! Exo! Ah! Oi, you first. What's that? Magitech Vanguard. It's a robot. Oi! Stop running! I said stop running! Ah! Oh, come on, man! There we go. Good job, everyone. Yes. Yatta! Things! What? You shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wrench enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Zenko, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When we next meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been up for you and the Twin Adder lads, there would be a chained up in the dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wetch. Thank you. We're very grateful. Well, he did not, so I'll take it. I'll take the nod. Blue. Denko, it is my spirit will to see you return. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at 9 Ivies. As you worried, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Bix when you did, and helped us to the route to Garleans, things might have been very different. Pardon me. And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You're well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Tam tam tam. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Caesar Canisena is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the 12's Wood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let's Forestborn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In so doing, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Zenko Sakura, I ask you give us unto you. I ask that you give unto us your own allegiance in. My life follows the elder seats here. The elder Caesar is a kind and gentle soul who holds the welfare of her people above us. Your fate is her well pleased. In her is well pleased. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private, 3rd class. You are now a man of the Order of Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Sakura, and do that which brings peace to the 12's with an honor to our name. Arigato gozaimasu. Even though yellow is not my favorite color, we're sticking with Gridanian storyline. Hi. Can you hear me, Zenko? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of Twin Adder contacted me with news of her enlistment. My congratulations, Private Sakura. I have no doubt that you're eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though, you are now a Serpent of Gridania. You are no less a sign. Pray return to the Waking Sands and your earliest convenience. And there are some friends for whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. A distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with the High Serpent Commander Vorsal Hilwa before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on your journey ahead. Okay. You may now accept the quest, my little chocobo. There we go! By speaking with Vorsal Hello. This quest must complete in order to proceed the end of the main scenario. That's our mount! We have the mount! We have the mount! Okay, we can, well, we don't have it yet, but we can go for the mount. Ah, Private Sakurai, I understand you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You're truly an example to your fellow serpents. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our man Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Oh boy. What do we need? This thing. Hi. Ah! Okay, so we need to do those first. That's all fine. That's all fine. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. How does that work again? Logs, right? Hunting log. Order of the Twin Adder. Eastern Tenelan, Sandgate. Let's go kill some of those. Wait, maybe, hang on. Is there something in here actually? East Trout. But is the bramble patch not like high? Okay, no, that's fine. Let's go there. Hi, let's do this one. We're gonna get our chocobo now. Hi. Not that I'll be using a chocobo a lot, but you know. That's fine. We're not doing the event. We're going to straight try and look for the thingy. The thingies. What was it here actually? Eckler Imp, no. Sylvan Scream. Okay. Let's go look for some Sylvan Scream. Don't really know where they are though. Hi, yeah, bye. Bramble Patch. I'm guessing over here somewhere, probably. Or I hope so, at least. Me here? No? Well then I guess on the way over there. Pretty sure not here. I'm guessing then here. Like if I'm not mistaken, this road is actually safe. Ah, there we go. Found him. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use the potion real quick. to go. Time to go. Time to run. Run. Woo! We made it out. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, I need to first here. Now here. Oh no, wait, it's to someone else. Of course, yeah, to the guy with the chocobos. That pretty much made a lot of sense. But I was just a baka. And here we go. And yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. So, a name, huh? You're a chocobo, and your name will be Chocobi. Hi. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoning crowded city area or monsters infested there. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. At last, I present you with your chocobo rider's license, as it requires by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Goodbye! Okay, so let's go to the Waking Sands now, and I hope that the fighting part of the chocobo is now fixed as well. I'm actually not entirely sure about that. I can try that out instantly. Because... Oh. Yeah, but I guess not. I mean, how does that work again? I need to go to Camp Tranquil. Camp Tranquil. The Black Shroud. South Shroud. We're going to do that first. Hi, we're going to do that first. I want to be able to use the Chocobo in combat so it can start leveling already. Apparently for that I need to go to South Shroud. But we have different mounts which we can use, and I have this cool macro for it, which does this. It hides a lot of things. Aye. So now everything is a little bit prettier to see. Normally it should hide chat as well. Maybe I need to change it. What's that called? Can't hide chat? Guess we can't hide chat. Maybe, hang on, let's try it. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a whirl. Oh no, I can't make it more than that. And well, we're using all the hold bars, so this is probably the best I can do. Hi. This is the best I can do. At least it's already a lot more fun like this, right? Look at how pretty now. Where is it? It's to the left. I actually want to try out all of them. Which one had the cool music again, or pretty music? This is pretty. That's the same. That's also say I'm floating. Hee. Okay, so we'll quickly attune to both these places. So we done that already as well. Then next time if we need to be around this place, we can just teleport. At least we have our mount now, so we can run faster, okay? That's a start. It's a good start. Forgot, yeah, you can't talk when on the mount. Okay, I wasn't sure whether it was gonna be possible or not. That's the quest we want to do now. My feisty little chocobo, and then we can summon the chocobo to fight with us. And we want to do that as fast as possible as well, so he can level up faster as well. So let's attune here. And now we make our way to Camp Tranquil. We'll attune there, and then we can do my feisty or feisty little chocobo. And then he can fight with us. And then I think If we continue the main story a little bit, I think we'll get the quest which will be done. After that one, we'll probably get the quest, I think, that we need to be able to make our scholar. Or at least I hope so. We should definitely be close to it anyway. Oh, wow, they hurt. Die. Let's keep some distance. Those mobs hurt. Don't want to die. Okay, you're alive. You. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna attune to you. And now I think it's you, right? Yes, okay. Alright, so talk to him. Okay, we'll teleport there then. I'm skipping this because it's just side talking, you know? I'm not doing the side quests, or I'm not reading the side quests. You all know that. I only read the job related quests and the main quests. Everything else will be skipped. There we go. Okay, so now I need to check something again, because now there are more skills here. All right. Yes, now my Chocobo can actually be helpful, that is true. How do I check his stats again? How does that work again? How do... Ah, wait. This? No. Something here, I guess. Where do you do that again? Or maybe it only shows the moment he actually levels up. That's possible as well. Dispatch brew. Oh, okay, we actually need to kill some monsters with a Chocobo. Let's go. I didn't see. And is everything working with your PC? Because you were still fixing things. Mr. Nullgut Kaloon. Because I saw what you did. second part is your name backwards. I saw what you did there. You're not fooling this fox. Honestly, I have no idea what's happening. Oh boy. Oh, whoa! You bite! Ah! 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 Mistake! I didn't see! Didn't realize this was a 30 quest. Yeah, bye. Okay, we'll do a lot better this time. Woo! Uh-oh, you might have to do complete cleaning. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. Okay, we'll manage this time though. There we go. Yeah, I had to run there. I actually didn't realize that the quests for Chocobo stuff were already level 30 and I was like not playing on a level 30. Oh, there we go. Companion skills. And how do I open the window? That's it. Oh, there. Okay, here. There we go. Skills. So, I usually make a healer of it first. Yes. All the way till probably Choco Cure as well. Increase companion accuracy. Orders Choco with deliver attack. Increase companion strength. Companion strength. HP. And then what I sometimes do is get the other stuff to level 3. So he just has more HP and can survive more in general. I should be able to make him look cool, right? Yeah. We'll make it a really scary Chocobo. A really scary Chocobo. There we go. Go get him! So I'm gonna leave him in free stance, so that means he will damage at the same time and he will heal me from time to time as well if needed. Normally he should do that at least. Need another one of these. Saw the symbol earlier. There we go. Portoluca. Alright. I don't know why I'm teleporting this. I guess we do have enough money decently now to keep doing that. Let's see if I can maybe still get that reward. Nope. Okay, I need to do unlock it or accept the reward on the Arcanist. Good thing we already have this all the way to level 30. Mean looking Chocobo. Oh yeah, look at that angry face. Ish. Complete. Wait. What's this? Oh! Wow, okay, this is going to be for when I'm level 1000 and so much, even though the max level is 80, because this stuff's way too expensive. No thanks. That's way too expensive. For a long time. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Okay, so now we can go to Horizon, to the Waking Sands. And at least we now have Chocobi, who is right there with me, helping me fight all the time. Looking scary. And now we should be pretty close, I think, to be able to get our Scholar as well. And then a Ninja the moment I hit level 30 on this fellow. It's 22 now, so it's gonna take a bit still. Lilgat, do you watch like streamers on Twitch as well, or only YouTube? Because I actually started thinking, like, I don't know, maybe the quality would be better on Twitch. I have actually no idea. And I don't know whether you humans watch both or you like focus on one thing. I don't know. Because Twitch is a more place for gamers. Which in general I am a little bit more, I guess. Like I know the girls and the boys and whatever from Whole Life do singing as well, but I don't have a singing voice. I know they also do pretty much only YouTube, so... But I don't know, I started here now though, so... Alright, so there's nothing here I can... This quest is still possible, right? Okay, that's level 20. Let's take a look. If we can accept the quest already, then I might be calling it. So I can get some rest and be ready for tomorrow. Welcome back, Zenko. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. Nope. How do I know? Why? The recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Senko. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Ataru, please show them in. So yeah, these are like the Sylph. This way, sirs. Oh, okay, no, it's not yet the Sylphs. Okay, yeah, bye. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives, but I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Bix. And I'm God's man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service! I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. A neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland's Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillments, such happiness. You think it might be better on Twitch? I guess as a starter it might be better there, yeah. Because I guess I've never looked much on Twitch. I never actually used it, pretty much. But I guess like if you're just randomly looking for a game, then maybe more people pop up than when you randomly look for people on here. I wonder if I could mix it, but that's probably more complicated for you guys than anything else. Hey! Okay, we actually this is the quest, this is the quest, this is the quest, this is the quest. Finally! Alright, let's accept this then real quickly as well. And let's see.
Now, having set aside the formalities,
I can shush.
we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramuh's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
No spoilers, but Ryanja without his mask is pretty progress. I think I've already seen that as well. Okay, so I might consider making a little Twitch channel as well. What I just found out, meanwhile, because I've already seen the cinematics a bit, but I'm obviously not talking in between those. Okay, I need to finish this quest, I guess, and then, but it's only talking, so we might actually be able to do that. What I might be doing is start off maybe with a little bit on both. As I hear that it is easier to get new followers in Twitch, and then it is harder on YouTube apparently. So maybe if I do it like that, and people can then like follow me on both, maybe we can organize it decently. But I don't know. I guess the only real link would be my Twitter account, and I know that not everyone's actually checking out the Twitter. So, I need a way to be able to tell you guys at the same time where I'll be doing what. I don't know much about Twitch at all, honestly, so I don't even know whether there's like a notification system like there is on YouTube. Me telling, for example, that I'll be live in 15 minutes and all of that, I actually don't know. We know far too little of the sylphs so to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the signs once more if we are to... beg pardon, this is a terrible habit of mine to think aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the other's nest? Okay, so I'm also going to accept this one, so we at least know what to do. Well, if it isn't Private Sakura reporting for duty. That's the zeal I'd like to see from an enterprising young serpent. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the science of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventure in prowess. Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we are investigating the Sylph, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelvewood home. The Sylphs are for the most part a feasible bunch, much to the delight of the elder seats here, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The twin elder is of the same mind. It is precisely for this reason that the slave's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound in Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an imperial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you science come in. The Sylphs are of little solace, remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you exercise due to caution. Sylphic traditions and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural foe but get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly pulver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Westshore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly pulver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Alright, stop yapping! I want to unlock my scholar and then I go sleep. I'm getting tired, but I want to continue. So now, normally, if I switch this over... Yes, sir! Okay, so... let's see. Okay, they're both in Lonoskea. So there will be one little quest line always there permanently, because I'm not going to do the summoner one. It's it's time. You scared me. I was like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? It's time for what? It's time for what? You scared me there. Don't do that. Hang on. I need to see. Is it? Okay, they're both over there. Okay, they're both over there. I will take a look tomorrow what everyone else says. I do think that maybe most of the active viewers of you guys will probably be there at the Dead Space stream. So I'll take a look what everyone's opinion is, and if anyone would mind me switching a bit between both. I don't know exactly how. I'll have to do a little bit tinkering about that. But like, I started at YouTube. I don't want to leave YouTube behind. But some more people would always be fun, of course. And if more people can find out about me, and I don't know how you guys even got to me, but I don't mind, you got to me, so that's the important part. That's the fun part. But like a bigger family would be more fun, of course, or a bigger group, a bigger pack. But foxes are not actually pack animals, you know. No. So we'll see. You will try your best to be there. I actually did I already ask what time it is at your place? I can't remember. Don't think I did. What's your time? What's your time? If you wouldn't mind sharing, of course. So meanwhile, here we go. Zenko, have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancient. A curiously refined and well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in the hope he might meet an arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual would be invaluable for the success of his archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambitions will strike me as odd. You are of course free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alcazolka and he can be found at the Marauders Guild. Should curiosity overwhelm you? Yes, it does. Definitely does. 5 AM. Yeah, right. Oh boy. If you can't make it at that time, of course, then just stay in your bed, my friend. I know, like, wait, hang on. Can I remember? I think Miss Pup is 9 hours behind on me. Wait, no, wait. I'm 9 hours ahead of her. Let's put it like that. So for her, the stream for me, which is just going to be in the morning, is at 1 AM for her, if I'm not mistaken. And then, my favorite mini. Don't look, 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 don't look. Where's my quest without looking at? I don't wanna. Where? You're here. I don't wanna. Okay. And then I know Ellie is like, what was Ellie? Ellie's 6 hours ahead of me. So for her, it's now 3. Well, you're actually close to Ellie then, I guess. Yeah, it's 3 AM for her. Well, no, you're not close to Ellie. No, not at all. I'm messing up now. I'm messing up. Like, Ellie is 6 hours ahead of me, that I know. Alkazolka, here we go. Thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, Zenko. I am actually aware how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I am not all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice, for at present I am researching the military tactics of ancient Nim. Would not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with Nim. The civilization flourished some 15 odd centuries ago during the 5th Astral Era. The Nimenians lived during an age of wonders when the magical arts flourished, but magics can be wielded for weal or for woe, and this period of peace eventually gave way to Great War of the Magic. The nations of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another, yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, repulsed would-be invaders time and time again. Precisely how a military force of this composition could defy the stronger numbers is a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nimian tablets, which I have recently purchased, I mean to solve the riddle at long last. As my knowledge of Arcanime is cursory as best, I require an experienced arcanist to assist me with my analysis of any pertaining to the magical arts. Will you be that arcanist, Senko? Yes, I will. There is, however, a complication. The Niminian tablet and other assorted relics, for which I paid an exceedingly large amount of money, were stolen en route to Limzalaminza. Information inscribed upon those tablets could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich old dawn collector for a pittance. Pray accompany me to the Raincatcher Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reasons to believe that the perpetrators can be found there. No. Hi. Na. I mean, what I definitely could do is something I already read on your human Google, is like stream on Twitch and then re-upload the streams on YouTube. And then I use both at the same time. And maybe for like, I don't know, just talking streams, but I need some more pups to be able to do that, like some more humans following me. Then we can do those like on YouTube, maybe something. I'm not sure, I'll have to tinker about it. I'll see what everyone else says tomorrow. And even then, I'll still have to see what I do. And if you're curious about my time, it's up top here. This is actually not the server time, but it is local time. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let us put an end to their banditry and take back what is ours. Why did I show you the time? You obviously know. You play this game as well. Watashi baka! I'm a stupid idiot sometimes. Okay, let's go. But as I said, I will see what everyone else says tomorrow. And then think a little bit about it. I also know that or I read at least, as information-wise, that Twitch is easier on the PC and on the internet to stream decently. You don't need a strong internet to be able to get the same quality on Twitch as you would like on YouTube. Apparently. On YouTube you can go even a lot higher, but that's not useful for streaming anyway, so... Like, I am not planning on making 4K videos anytime soon. Not at all. Na 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 na. Oh. Here we go, everyone! Get ready for them, because they're too cute! Yes, yes, this is it! A treatise on Nemean military tactics, just as I had hoped. Choop! Hi! Isn't she cute? I think this is Celine, right? Hello there. Choop. Mayhap the tablet can explain this. Mumble mumble, scholars, familiars, fairies. The sunlight of ears, dot suit and shield. The moonlight of Celine, dot silence and strengthen. What? And that's our heavy colored one. Zenko? Whoa, she can talk to us! By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We have rediscovered the long lost magical arts of Nemean scholars. Choop. And she's gone. Na, 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 na. Fairies, honest to gods, fairies! Well, now I have seen everything! Anyway, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the tablets. I cannot wait to see what the other secrets it contains. Give me my reward, because we want our fairies! Good. Actually, I want to go sleep, and at the other hand, I still want to do the random roulette dungeon because the rewards of that are usually pretty good. Marauder's good, right? Let's try. Okay, let's already queue, and then hope that it does not take ages. Leveling, aye. It's the rogue that still needs more levels. Okay, so. Okay, the person with the fox kit is gone, so I can just look around again. Awesome. Excellent timing, Zenko. I have just finished transcribing a section which will doubtless be of interest to you. According to the tablet, the crystal from which the fairy sprang forth is called the Soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it, you can call upon the fairy as you did before and bind her to your will. As I said before, I have little knowledge of Arcanime, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't recompense me, simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining text. Should I discover anything new, I promise that you will be the first to know. Sugoi! Alright, I need to take my picture with me again. Scholar unlocked. That's lovely. Matt, where and where is it? This? Found it! Okay. Jobs. Alright. So how does this work again? Hey, what? Oh, it's in. Wait, it's in inventories. Wait. Jump! Okay, I know I. Wait. I even have. Okay. Now, time to order everything. Give me a little bit here, okay? Jump. But jump. Mount. Mount. User macros. Mount! Mount. I actually can't remember which one I usually used. It's EOS! Okay, I usually went with EOS. Because they're both the same now. Just kick you off. Mina there. Ohayo go there. Eh. 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 Really? I don't even have physic on it. So, well, I guess, okay. Physic is useless then. Maybe for now I should keep it. Maybe for now, let's play safe. Let's keep physic with me for now, okay? As an emergency heal. Because this is pretty much how I had it apparently before. Hi. So let's keep this for now, okay, shall we? The one thing I still need to add is in general. Limit break is on Control 10. Right? Right. Okay. And now I probably have to still update it, right? Yes, now you're Scholar. Right. So there we go. Adloquium. Heals and puts a shield on. We have her! We actually finally got our favorite healer. I have, well, not too many skills yet. For now, as I said, I'll keep a physic on it. Just to be safe. Normally, eventually, you don't use the skill anymore. Which is actually the big one? Isn't it Lustrate? Yeah, it's Lustrate. That 45 healing becomes a lot better. So until then, we do have to wait a little bit and probably be keeping physic ready for sometimes. So normally you will be able to suffice with Adloquium and Whispering Down, I guess, in the beginning, the early stages. Normally they don't take too much damage anyway. And the moment I hit 45 and get Lustrate, we're smooth sailing from there on. Normally after that I never actually had any real problems anymore. Unless the tank just totally overpulled, which sometimes can happen. But yeah, once we hit that, we should be fine. I'm actually thinking how far I got eventually. Let me actually see. Without even checking my character actually. Let's take a look at this, the screenshot I made. So, just a minute. Alright, it's this one. Okay, let's see. I can probably tell by the level of broil, right? I'm looking at the wrong one. What did I say? Sometimes? What did I say? Did I say something wrong? I'm looking at the wrong one again. This is... Nanda. Where is it? What did I say wrong? I already... Oh, tank overpulling sometimes. Okay, okay. Well, it does depend though. It does depend. Like, some know their limits. Okay, here we go. I have the real picture. So, I see we had Broil 2. And I don't see Change Stratagem on the picture. So, with other words, we made it to a good level 64, 65 probably on the Scholar on my main character. So that means still some of the real cool skills had to come, like Ether Pact, which should also be a super good heal. That means like your fairy will just, if I'm not mistaken, this just shoots like a beam and she continuously keep healing an ally. And this takes an Ether Flow and we can get 3 of those, but not just yet, that's for a later time. And also a real cool thing is then Summon Seraph, which is at 80. I've never been able to cast this, obviously. Then your fairy disappears and a Seraph comes in place. So yeah, let's just all look forward to level 45 when the healing gets a jump. Now let's hope this doesn't take too long, because I want to go sleep. I want to go sleep. So oh, let's cast some pretty skills here. Whee! I'm so happy I have her. Okay, okay. Hype. I guess meanwhile we can just continue, right? Yeah, let's just continue meanwhile. Like, why not? Let's return. No, we're not time. Tank overpulling sometimes is a good joke. Well, it happens, of course. But in all honesty, so far I've had it a few times. Definitely had it a few times. Sometimes by accident, sometimes on purpose, thinking they can handle it, and then like they can't. The problem in Final Fantasy, I guess, is the fact that a healer can't instant heal. Sure, I can eventually with Lustrate at 45, but I need an Ether Flow for that, and to be able to get Ether Flow I need to deal damage and be in combat to start with. So the problem is that when casting a Glokium, for example, which is still probably one of the strongest skills in the kit of the Scholar, because if it crit heals, that shield is enormously strong. But the problem is you need to stand still, and they keep running and pulling, so I can't heal them. So by the time I catch up, they're already half HP. You have ever, or you forgot an N in there, Nulgat? Did you forget an N again? Like last time? The fairy docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the east shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find a Hawthorn hut without much trouble. Did you forget an N again? Wait, did I? I missed him. He's here. You have? Okay, so you've actually met tanks that don't need healing. Well, those are good tanks then. And it also probably depends on their class. I'm betting most of them were like paladins, because that's the easiest class to do that with. I have a mount now, I forgot. If I'm not mistaken, paladin can do that the soonest out of all of them, right? Has like the best self-heal at an early level. I believe you. I believe you. That's what I mean. I'm talking seriously here. I know well enough that you actually have tanks that don't need healing from a healer. A paladin has their own heal skill if they want. They can probably keep it up. A berserker eventually gets a skill. Isn't it like all the damage he takes gets converted into healing or something like that? It's been a long time that I played the tanks, so bear with me there. And then a Dark Knight eventually gets the shield, so... Wait, did I still by accident have... Oh, I might by accident had the thing on. Well, we'll see. Oh, maybe I should get all of this back, right? Let's go. Like, I guess for a Gunbreaker it's probably the hardest though. They do have that self-heal over time, but it's not as strong as any of the other heals. And they have like the least utility in general as well, as far as I know. They do have a lot of damage, so I still might make a Gunbreaker. If I don't make a tank, it's probably a Paladin. I don't know. I dislike the ranged part too much. What I do like about the Gunbreaker as well is like his normal skill rotation has like the shielding. So that's already pretty fun as well. Sorry for the quick camera turns, but I need to look for this thing. There we go. Nah. The first tank I'll probably make will be that the Dark Knight or the Dead Knight or whatever. Yeah, that name rings a bell, but I forgot what it does. That's not to shoot themselves in the head, go to 1 HP and take no damage, right? That's something else, right? I know they have that. That's also maybe something to dislike about the Gunbreaker. To take no damage, they need to sacrifice all HP. Ah, yeah, bye. Yeah, okay, alright, it is. Okay, it's the one I had in my mind. Yeah, the Darkest Night is also not the best anti-death skill, in all honesty. If like healers can't get you full HP, you still die, so... Like, I guess on that matter, Paladin obviously wins with just taking no damage without any consequences. You might just even use it at max HP. And Berserker is the same, right? It's just also take no damage. But I mean, having that skill won't help you being able to like solo stuff though. Okay, so yeah, reward received. Okay, I'll just run here then, and then I think I'm gonna go sleep. I think for a tank to be able to do solo stuff, they need a standard decent heal. If they don't have that, being a Gunbreaker is painful. But yeah, I know it has like the least utility out of all. It does have like almost the highest damage. As far as I saw, at least a few months ago. Of course, patches has come and gone, so things might have changed. But as far as I remembered how it was, is that Paladin was just a tiny bit higher on the DPS than a Gunbreaker, and Gunbreaker took a real solid second place. Or first place even, depending on how good they were. Or was Gunbreaker actually first? It might actually be that Gunbreaker was first. But that Paladin in general could get it easier because of having a ranged rotation. Yeah, you can solo stuff you can kill real fast, yeah, of course. Like, I tried to solo something once on the Berserker, I think. Because I was out-leveling it, but it's still... Yeah, I still wasn't geared enough to be able to do it. The mechanic still killed me because it was a one-shot guaranteed unless I made something specific of the boss fail, and I didn't have the gear to do that, so I still died each time. I actually forgot for what that was. I think either for a mini pet or a mount. I think it was for the mounts. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was for the mounts, because I wanted to try and get all the ponies so I could get the Kirin mounts, because I know there's a Kirin mount as well in game. But for that you needed like all the pony mounts. Plus, some of the pony mounts have like super cool music, which I definitely hope I'm allowed to play. As in the description, all rights are to Square Enix. What's wrong with you? Square Enix. Hi, Takata Kata. Hiya, honey. Rawr. Yeah, you back away. I'm gonna eat that dodo from yours. So, yeah. But cheer. Let's take a look. So Arcanist 30, awesome. Not that that matters because actually it's over here now. My bad. Scholar 30, awesome. So now the next thing is get the rogue to 30 as fast as we can as well, and then we can make a ninja out of it. And I think we get our first hand gesture skill at 30. With only one we can't do much, we can just throw a shuriken, but it's a start. It's a start. Like the first ninjutsu skill. It's a beginning. And we're gonna focus these two. Probably. I'll leave the archer for what it is at the moment. So I actually like it, but I'll see. Maybe I can like level it off stream. So if I am honest, I barely play off stream. I think that's just the easiest thing to do. The moment I want to play a game, when I have time, after I protected you from all spirits and demons, I just give a notice out and I stream it. It's pretty much simple as that. I think the only thing I sometimes do off stream is just real quick dailies on Honkai Impact, or just some normals in Apex Legends to practice my aim a little bit more. And I noticed that doing normals in Apex is the worst idea to practice your aim, because people tend to just instant drop straight down. It doesn't matter how many enemy squads, they don't care at all whether it's one enemy squad or 6 enemy squads, and they die in less than 10 seconds and there's no gameplay. So yeah, I'm not doing too many normals anymore except with you guys, so of course there's still that, but rather not with randoms anymore. Random not. Rather not. But I'm gonna call this here. So I can get a good night rest, and so I am prepared for the aliens tomorrow. At least for me it's tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. But final reminder, because after this I can't remind anyone anymore, I'll relink it on Twitter probably right before I go sleep as well, so everyone still remembers the 24th of March, April at 10:30 GMT +2 is Dead Space. Hi, Dead Space stream in, what's it? I could as well count it out. I go what, 13 hours or something like that, like give or take. Yes, a little bit less than 13 hours. Something like that. Doesn't matter too much. I will relink it on Twitter as well. Then you can actually just see it countdown on YouTube. You guys can look forward to that. I'm gonna try and sleep and not dream too much of the aliens just yet. So I'd like to thank you all for joining me on this awesome game, which is Final Fantasy XIV. We got our scholar. You know what? Before I end this, we're gonna say bye on the real class. We're saying bye on the real class. There we go. Say hi to Eos, because this is usually the fairy that I'm using. And I'm gonna switch pose because there goes my face. Okay, that's much better. Eos is usually my favorite, even though sometimes I lose track of her. That's the only downside, because the other one is more flashy. You do notice her. I sometimes lose track of where Eos is. But I'll get used to that real soon again. Let's just... there we go. Focus target. Now we have an extra arrow on top of her. We have Eos. We have our new healer, which is the main healer. And yeah. That's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. And have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.